Blue Jackets try to get back to their winning ways tonight after losing 2 nights ago against the Ottawa Senators. Jody, one of the few times this year the Blue Jackets just could not muster any offense. You've got to give Ottawa some credit for that. They were able to shut down the Blue Jackets, but it was a 2-0 game. They were not happy with it, and they get a chance to bounce back.
You know what's interesting? The Blue Jackets are at their best when they're forechecking and they're winning battles in front of both nets, the opposition's net and defending their net. And I thought the Ottawa Senators got in there too much on them. Look for the Blue Jackets tonight to defend a little better and create some more chaos in front of the Carolina Hurricanes net.
And there were some points where the forwards were getting a little creative, maybe too creative, fancy as a matter of fact. And Brandon Saad says tonight they've just got to get back to playing a simple game.
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's just unnecessary sometimes when you keep it simple, you just take what they give you, you're going to have success, especially with the depth we have in our room. So we just got to keep it simple out there today.
And I love the mindset of the Blue Jackets coming into this game. They're not happy with their last couple outings. The loss the other night at home hurts, and they see this as a test against the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina is coming off a tough loss last night, 7-1 beating by the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're looking to respond, and the Blue Jackets like the way this sets up.
The Blue Jackets are going to have to play this game without some of their top players. They've been carrying 8 defensemen on the roster, and people have asked why. Guess what? Tonight, they are going to use all of them. Marcus Nudavara is out. David Savard got hurt the other night. That means Scott Harrington is back in. Dalton Prout is back in once again. And for Prout, he's one of those guys that sat for weeks not playing, and he says it takes a little bit of time to get reacclimated.
Yeah, I think being the best team in the NHL, you put some expectations on yourself to fill big shoes, and sometimes that can get away from your own game, and I think you just need to dumb it down a little bit, shrink your playbook, keep it simple, and just help your teammates because they know what I can do and I know what they're capable of, and just kind of trust each other.
Dalton Prout in the lineup. We all love big Dalton Prout. Right-handed defenseman. He's going to be back there tonight. Look for him to get a little more comfortable. And what a great point by him. It's tough to watch hockey, especially the #1 team in the National Hockey League. You want to come in and try to do too much? Dalton with a great mindset. Keep it simple and have some fun.
Not a lot of pre-scouting for the Blue Jackets in this game because Carolina was just here on Tuesday night. The Blue Jackets won that game by the score of 4-1. Let's look at some of their key players. We were just talking about the Blue Jackets defense. How about Carolina? Veteran defenseman and a former Blue Jacket, Ron Hainsey, is back there on that blue line. Up front, 2 very dangerous guys. One is Jeff Skinner, small and fast, and the other one is big, and that's Jordan Staal.
Jordan Staal, excellent centerman, one of the best in the National Hockey League. Very good at killing penalties. He's the leader of this Carolina Hurricanes team. Watch for him tonight to respond. He is going to carry that bruise from last night against the Pittsburgh Penguins here to Nationwide Arena. He will be a factor. In the middle, also Skinner. This guy is dynamic, quick. He's a guy that creates with speed, and this Carolina team has got speed and skill. He will try to drive that engine here tonight. And the veteran Ron Hainsey. We love Ron Hainsey. He keeps it cool back there on the back end for the Carolina Hurricanes, much like he did here when he was with the Blue Jackets. Ron is a guy that plays in all scenarios. He'll be on the power play. Look for him to carry that puck up the ice. Take it to Ron Hainsey.
All right, and for the Blue Jackets tonight, this is the final game of a homestand. They will play their next 5 on the road. That puts a little bit more importance on this game, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a huge thing. And they're going into a break off this road trip. So here's the last game at Nationwide Arena for a while. It's Military Appreciation Night. Have some fun, get a win, and then get on the road.
I couldn't say it any better myself.
Great.
Therefore, I won't try. That'll do it for the Rink Report. For Jody Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.